And welcome to Magic Studios. My name is Majid, and I'm going to be reviewing animes here. So if you like it, please sub and like. And I'm going to start with our first ever episode about My Hero Academia. If you didn't get that from the Plus Ultra sound clip I just made right before this. First of all, if you haven't been watching this, why haven't you been watching this? Really? Come on. Look. It's a great anime. It's one of the best in the last few years, I feel. And it's one of the first that I have felt or seen. I know I might be wrong on this, but sue me. I'm just getting started. But it's one of the only ones I've seen where a manga, an anime, has been directly inspired by a Western comic, by Superman, by Captain America, by Marvel, by DC. I mean, even the main character, all his powers, he himself is American. And he's like, his costumes, like, they directly look like Superman's costumes. They look like Captain America's costumes. It's so cool to see someone take the superhero genre in a new way, in an anime way, in a sense, and make it something so great. Once again, I'm going to be reviewing on My Hero Academia, also known as Boku no Hero Academia. So, let's get started. Real rundown. Main character's name, Midoriya Izuku, also known as Deku. We're just going to stick with Deku because that just sounds easier. It's easier to say. So Deku is one of the few people left in the world who was born without any powers, or in this world calls it quirkless. You can say even more than 80% of the world has quirks. And he has no quirks. Typical underdog story, I know. But he still hasn't given up on the dream of him wanting to become a hero. He wants to become the best hero. He idolizes the best hero right now in Japan, and his name is All Might. All Might is the number one hero, the symbol of peace in Japan. And he's trying to make sure he can get there however it means he can. He studies how other heroes fight. He's basically a hero otaku. He's a hero weeb. Whatever you say it, he's one of those. He's watching, trying to learn all the techniques. But he's quirkless. His childhood friends still make fun of him. His one of his childhood friends named Katsuki Bakugo. I'm just gonna go with Bakugo. He always bullies him now. He's always hitting him. He's always saying how stupid he is, how dumb he is. But the kid he still believes he can somehow make it. One day, on his way home, he's attacked by a villain. A slime villain covered, makes sludge and can take over people. He starts to take over this boy, Deku. And right at the moment where he's trying to call out for help and he can't, the number one hero, the symbol of peace, my All Might, comes and saves the day. Seeing his hero idolized, even signed his book without even knowing, he grabs on, just wants to ask him one question. And he asks, can I become a hero even though I'm quirkless? All Might, struggling to keep his powerful form shows that he can't even now. Even now, he's been mortally wounded. He's lost internal organs. He's lost Like that he can only be the hero that he can be for like 3 hours a day. And he shows the wound to the boy. And the boy is just horrified and says, and All Might says to him, "This is a very dangerous job. I have almost died several times. You will die if you don't have a quirk. So, if you want to help out people, become a police officer. But don't throw your life away just to become a superhero because you can't." And left with that, Deku walks away. Later he finds out the monsters, the slime monster that All Might had captured, had slipped away at one point. And not only that, he has taken over his childhood friends, Deku's childhood friend, Bakugo. Having sweat for nitroglycerin, makes giant explosions from his hands. And has stopped all the major pro heroes in the era from any intervention of this to stop him. The only one person who can save him now is All Might. But All Might can't help him. He can't transform anymore. Can't become the hero that he's supposed to be. But seeing his friend, seeing how sad he is, seeing how he's asking for help but no one can help him, Deku runs and tries to save his friend without even thinking. And his friend's like, "Why are you here to help me, you stupid? It's like you're gonna die." And the whole thing's like, "I saw your face and your face said I need help. And I just moved, my body moved before I even think." This motion, this act inspired All Might to resume his form once more and save the day. The day was saved. They captured the villain. Bakugo was praised for having an amazing quirk. He will become one of the greatest heroes in the future. While Deku, the only one who would act in this moment to help this boy, was reprimanded. Because you don't have a power. Why would you do that? You're going to get yourself killed one day. You should think before you act. The other pro heroes are saying. The police is saying. In the end, Deku is let go. And he starts walking home. After doing this one act of heroism, he finally decides, "I'm going to give up on my dream. I can help people other ways." But in the last moment, All Might comes to him and says, "If you weren't there, if you weren't the only one who helped out this boy was a quirkless, you reminded me what it is to be a true hero." And that's what's so great, is that the show has heart, has feelings. And All Might expresses that so well and says the 5 words this boy has been wanting to hear for all his life. The 5 words that his mother couldn't even tell him. The 5 words that everyone has made fun of him for saying his whole lifetime. You can become a hero. You find out then, All Might's powers were not something he was born with. They were actually given to him. And now All Might has believed that this boy can be a successor to his will. He can become the next symbol of peace. All Might knows that this boy has the heart, has the strength to think on how to go even further beyond. So he decides to give his own quirk to this boy, Deku. And that's what makes this show so great, is that it shows you like trust and faith. I don't know how to say it, really. So in the end, All Might trains this boy to enter the best school for the hero course in Japan, called UA. So now this story is about Deku becoming himself becoming the next big hero. It's a great story. If you haven't watched it yet, I recommend watching it. Right now we're still on season 3. It's still coming out every week right now. And it's going to keep coming out because of how popular this show is. I don't think it will stop anytime soon as well. This show is just great in the sense that it's one of the first new shonen animes and manga that has reached such height in such a short time. When this manga came out, it rose so quickly. It rose to the top. It was like everyone was reading it. If you weren't reading it, you were probably just waiting for the anime to come out. It's just an amazing show. The animation's amazing. The story is amazing. They know how to pace it so well. Everything about this show is done well. They know when to do fight scenes. They know when to do like full on, like just hype moments. If you haven't watched this show, like I said, it is a much watch show. So I'm going to give this my stamp of must watch right here, right now. Get started as soon as you can. Really, this is not a show. This show is for everybody. There's great characters. There's great story. There's great passion in this. I've said it to my brothers. I've said it to my family. I've said it to my friends. This show will make you feel, give you a high, a rush that you won't feel in many other shows as well. It has made me cry, it has made me laugh, and it has made me be quiet because I'm just waiting to see what they're going to do next. And I can't wait to see the next episode. I can't wait to see the next season. Can't wait to see the movie that's going to be coming up. And I can't wait to see what will happen next. So thank you for watching. Please give a like and sub if you did like this video, and subscribe if you do like me. And comment. You can tell me what you want to see next. And if you like what I like to do, just tell me what anime to watch next and I'll watch it. If not, I'm just gonna go on. Alright, thanks for watching. See ya.
Strong will makes, great awaken, strong will makes.